Hello, this is Kinch with Barndominium Floor Plans, here to show you the steps to get a floor plan modified for you whenever you take one of our stock plans and would like that changed. So here on our homepage, we have about 20 floor plans and always adding to this. Different floor plans. So you're going to search through here and say, oh, I really like that 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 30-foot wide plan, or I like a 40-foot wide plan, etc. And once you find the plan you'd like, you can right click on it and say open this in a new tab or new window. And here I've done that on this plan. And with all of our plans, we're going to customize the size of the shop, including any doors into and out of it. So that's just included. What really helps us is when you print this out and you mark your changes on there, telling us exactly what size door, if you can tell us where you'd like it in the shop area, how big the shop area is going to be. Very helpful. Even more so when it comes down to making changes to one of our stock plans, that you want to rearrange the kitchen, which we'll show you here an example, move the closet, expand the laundry room, let's see, change the bathroom up. So that's what we're going to look at here on this Grace plan that we have. This is an example where I actually did the changes in Paint, so Microsoft Paint. Very simple program. You can draw some lines, put some X's, but what most people send us is the same plan, but more so drawn out like this. So you could take a plan, write things in here, like I did a marker because it's so much more apparent not to miss something if you're just doing black on black, and write little notes like here, remove this door, extend this shop area 35 feet, add a second garage door right here, same size. Telling the size of everything is very important and helpful. In this case, move the sink over here and move the stove over here. So let's go back to the much easier to read here. With Paint, it's very simple. So what would happen in this case, we would look at that and we would either truly understand it, or in this case, it's like, well, what size carport do you want? Like, do they know that? What size porch depth? Now, even not knowing all those details, we're going to be able to get you a price, which I'll show you the price page where we lay out the charges for different things. But some people may want to split the building right here and add a hallway in between. We can do that as well. So why we offer the ability to customize our stock plans is usually going to save you money over doing a totally custom plan. If you come to us and say, I want a totally custom plan, we're going to be like, okay, do you have any idea of the layout you want? And that's where you're going to start sketching either in Paint or on paper to really give us an idea of where you want things laid out. Another thing to mention is we can mirror any of these plans. So I think as long as you do a level 2 plan, we include mirroring for free. And at level 1 plans, which let's pop over to the price page, what happens is a lot of people think they're going to build a barndominium, but they don't know the cost. And what you do is you can take a level 1 plan that's in the $200 range, and you can take that to a metal building company and say, hey, here's what I'm looking at. What's the metal building cost? To a slab person, here, what's my slab going to cost? They'll know plumbing wise, maybe you have to talk to a plumber. And then you talk to people who are going to do the interior build out and say, hey, I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. What's this going to cost me? Ballpark it. And from there, if you really find out you're going to build it, you can go and get a level 2 plan, or maybe start with a level 2 plan, you go ahead and customize it. So let's go over here to the pricing page where we lay this out. And then I'll show you how to get in contact with us to send us these plans. So we have the custom plan pricing up in here, different things you can tell us. One thing I didn't mention there was ceiling fan location. You'll see that down here. A level 2 plan, the things you can do to it, the pricing to add to it. So once again, mirroring the plan free. And here's an example of what you get back. If you tell us, hey, I want ceiling fans, we're going to show that along with the electrical lines going in to them. All these little guys on the side of those little circles are your plugs, your electrical plugs. Hey, there we go, a little bit larger here. GFI circuits are even included, sink locations and such. So you get a lot of the dimensions of the interior for a framer to actually come in here and frame these out, as well as the electrician. Now you could redline these plans if you didn't like something. You could mark up the plan that you can print out. So we're going to send you a digital copy. You can print that out as a 24 by 36 inch, and you could redline things. So some people will do that if they don't know their base spacing, for example. And base spacing means the poles or columns that hold the roof up. If there's one right here by this window, that window's going to have to move or be a smaller window. So once again, the more details you know coming in that you give us, the more helpful that's going to be. So coming back on pricing, that may have covered pretty much everything. You also get a rear elevation and a left to side elevation to show you what's going on there. And all the interior dimensions that we don't show right here, I guess we took them off for this example, but you get the dimensions also, once again helping the builders know exactly where the wall should be. So to contact us, to send us these plans, use the Contact Us page. you're going to send us that. We're going to be able to either give you a call back or email you. And when we do, you can reply with that email, reply to the email from us to get that copy to us. That's the best way we've been able to manage this at this point. So once again, my name is Kinch. I've got the video there on the home page, kind of doing an introduction. So if you have any questions, let us know. We would like to help you through this process. And that's where also we try to add just comments and notes here about the building process. So that's one of the pages here is what's it really take to do it? What's it look like going in? And one of the big benefits, people always ask, hey, why would I build a barndominium over some other home? What we feel like is the speed and time we've seen people doing this for the past about 8 or 9 years in Texas is that you're basically getting the structure up. A good erection metal building company will be in and out of there in a week. And you will have a dried-in location that somebody can then frame out the interior about a week. And then who knows how long it's going to take depending on what you're doing on the interior. Basically, you're getting a custom home and you're kind of getting the shop and such attached to it at a cheaper price than if you were trying to build that separately, is how Wayne, long-term mentor down there in Texas at WDMB, has been building these forever. And this picture right here is a great example of the support columns. You can't have a door or window right there. You have to have a little bit of space around those. So if you know that, or if your erector is doing a custom, they can move those around a little bit for you based on what your plans are, if you really want a door in a certain place or not. So if you have any questions, let us know. We'll answer them, try to get them out here on the website as well to let everybody know. There you go, they're going up. In this case, that's an interior wall there to separate the shop and the living space. So thanks.